Another busy day in this building, the Texas State Capitol, taking a live look toward the Capitol on this Friday afternoon, where a controversial bill impacting transgender student athletes is now one step closer to becoming law in Texas. It would require public school students to play on sports teams based on the biological sex listed on their birth certificate at birth. Thanks for joining us for KVUE News at 6. I'm Brian May.
And I'm Quita Culpepper. Now, that bill was voted out of the House yesterday and sent to the Senate today, where the upper chamber is moving quickly to advance the legislation. And this is a live look inside the Texas Senate. Earlier, lawmakers voted to suspend the rules and have a committee hearing on the bill this afternoon. The Senate already passed similar legislation on the subject, so the committee voted to send the bill to the full Senate for a vote. While normally the Senate waits a few days to vote on bills after they come out of committee, the third special session must end by Tuesday. So the members could suspend the rules and take up that measure tonight. Meanwhile, a suicide prevention organization for LGBTQIA children and teens says it has received close to 4,000 crisis calls and texts from Texas transgender and non-binary youth because of this bill and others aimed at trans kids. KVUE's Molly Oak spoke with the staff at Out Youth about what they're seeing in our area.
A bill about transgender student athletes is making its way through the Texas legislature yet again.
That sort of rhetoric is going to have an incredibly detrimental effect on our youth who are already struggling with transphobia and just trying to be young people and just trying to live their lives and enjoy themselves and do things that their peers are used to doing, like playing sports.
House Bill 25 would require transgender student athletes to play on sports teams based on the sex assigned at or near their birth. It passed in the Texas House this week. Supporters say this is needed to make sure things stay fair for young women.
By passing this bill, we are standing up for our daughters and granddaughters. We're standing up for their right to compete in sports and all the opportunities in life that flow from that.
But Sarah Kapostashi with Out Youth disagrees.
We're not protecting trans women by, again, discriminating against them and telling them that they cannot play sports in the state of Texas.
She says the past year has taken a toll on kids with the pandemic, racial justice, and now discussions in the Capitol.
All of those things combined are really putting us in a position where folks are struggling even more than usual with things like depression, anxiety, and suicidality, which we already know disproportionately impact this community in the best of times.
If you or someone you know needs help, there are resources on KVUE.com.